that's just a little look around our little chalet that we're having here. It really is beautiful, and everything is so nicely done. All those chalets come rooms, they all go in a long line, so it's not done around the usual compound. It seems to be quite a narrow property. There's a lady that came to work out the remote for us. And there's the pool. I may as well just continue on with this now and show you everything else. Now, these nipa huts, these are made up as whole units which can be carried, and they really are very nicely done. Look at that. Actually, that's quite an elaborate one compared to what I usually see. Probably somebody that actually lives in that, maybe one of the staff. Now, this is more the open kind that you get in most resorts, and they'll call that a hut. And this is a small area here with, I think, well, there's a place to eat. And I think this lady is actually preparing some food. Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Are you preparing food for this evening? Is this for this evening?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, lots of fresh looking food there. There's a really nice area here. I'm guessing that this is what we should have seen as being the reception area. Hi, Talik, come and look. Looks beautiful. Come in. Look at this with TV, place to put all of the shoes. And I'm guessing that this is the owner with his lady. And then there's an upstairs. Can't see anything up there, but this is very nicely done. Beautiful pictures, beautiful furniture. That looks like a high security way of closing out the front once the French windows are closed. Those are grills that slide right across. Some really nice looking pictures there, black and white. Wow, I like these pictures. Look at these. Actually, I really like some of these pictures which are taken of industrial sites and pieces of machinery, and then they make an artistic photograph out of them. And usually I think with using applications which are special filters and can put a unique thing. I mean, that's obviously Photoshop there with all of the background either taken out or, well, I'm not quite sure what that is. It looks almost as if it really is derelict. And that one too. So they have a printer there, little computer setup there. And very nicely done. Oh God, no, that must be the Great Devil karaoke. I often think that this is like a kind of devil worship, karaoke machine. And when we come out of here, this is where we are looking at the eating area. This is the restaurant, and apparently Tim, our host, tells us that the food is really excellent. There's a dartboard. Okay. This is really nice. You can eat there just four at a table, and then if there's a large party, those are for 6. And then for a really large party, or if everybody's going to have a party atmosphere, then we're looking at that. But things are done very, very nicely. Now, taking that is for staff. Yes, that's where somebody lives. So we won't intrude on their privacy there. Well, plenty of things to do, lots of books. I have to look there. Well, and for those who are into alcohol, I think you're pretty well covered there. Got plenty of soft drinks. It looks like you might be able to get load here as well, which is always something of a problem. TV going at the same time. So out onto this area, we've got a really nice tub, and this is what I was most interested in, because this is showing the filtration system at work, which is what we really need to know about. I am particularly interested to know how many of these outlets they need that you're looking at there, and you can see that that's actually working. Everything is beautifully clean, and it's all done with flare. Normally what I find in a lot of the resorts is that they start out, and this is actually what they start out as, it seems to me, and then something happens. Either it's underfunded, or I don't know, something goes wrong, or something fails to be maintained. So this is not a huge compound that we're looking at here, but it's just beautifully maintained, and it's all up to date. You can see the way that everything has been done. I'll just take you around the other side of the pool. Even the way that instead of just having stretches of concrete, they've got places which are actually designed and laid out with different textures, different colours, and it really is very nice. If you look, I'm taking all this down and recording all of this because I really want to know how we are going to do our little tiny baby pool. Now, something else that's very unusual here is that they have, just as I was saying, timing is everything. There's a huge black dog, a black Labrador, I think. Yeah, there he is. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I'm not sure that I'm going to chance petting him. Not with the size of his mouth. I think I'll need somebody. To give me safe passage with him. Looks like some kind of a training place. Also, that may be a billiard table there. That's what I'm thinking. So, heard a rescuing voice there. Now, I can't imagine that dog is any kind of a danger, because we're in a resort. He's tethered so that he won't run around all over the place is what I'm thinking. But thinking that is not quite enough, because here you have the danger of rabies. I already came in here once with one of the staff, but I want to look at what I think is happening here. Now this stuff apparently goes into, can't actually see what it says there. I'm going to pull it up. This, I'm told, is for cleaning. Okay. That's what they use inside the filter. And that's the filter over there. I'm taking all of this down as reference material for doing your own little setup. A terrific amount of heat comes from this. Now I'm looking at that pump there. It's not so different. It's not so different from the pump that we have from the well. So about the same kind of setup, not quite as simple. So it obviously has an intake, and then it goes through and it's transferred. So here's what I think. This I'm looking at as being coming from the pool. So that's the water coming from the pool, goes underneath, and it goes into the top part of the filter. Now the filter comes off and is looked at almost every day, depending on circumstances. If the pool starts to look a bit murky, then I imagine that they do it every day. If not, probably less than that. So you get the one intake there. This answers one of the important questions that I had about what kind of diameter the plumbing should be. As you can see there, it looks like it's probably 2.5–3 inches on the inside diameter. So that goes in. Now, top one goes in, bottom one comes out. And there's a filter in there which needs to be cleaned. So, right in the midway, I don't know quite how that inside plumbing works. I would love to have a look inside, but probably I'm not going to be able to do that. So then it comes out, goes through into the pump. Pump then goes out, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those all lead back to the pool itself. This is the chlorine that they do, and all of this apparently, happily, is all available in Tagbilaran. So I'm very happy about that. It comes under the floor, and it comes through. And what you have there is on the bottom, which I think that you should be able to see. Let me see if I were to zoom and then back out. And there are exits into the pool, taking the clean water into the pool. And this has got a good idea. This has got a broad step around for people who are getting out of the pool, and because of the overflow into this area, they have to come out and they have to go back in through that. This is the overflow. Is this another system where so maybe that's part of the of where the water is coming out of the pool. It's coming on over there, overflowing into that. It looks like there's a regular flow of water, and if that's going back to where the filter goes, back over there, and that's the filter room there. Mind you, this is a pretty big pool, and it's almost It's almost 5 feet overall. No deep end, no shallow end, and it's almost all of it is very, very close to 5 feet all over. Kids did fine on it. Okay, so that's our look around the resort. I know that Mr. and Mrs. O were particularly interested in finding out what the resort was that we were coming to. Our friend and subscriber, who we've just been lucky enough to meet now, invited us to be his guests here, and we brought the kids, and that was fine by him, even though really I don't think that he was expecting us to bring 3 children, but luckily he's fine with that. So this is a glimpse of where we are, the resort that we're at. I thought that I'd be followed round by the kids, but for some strange reason they're finding the TV more interesting. So, looking at it, got it in the background. This is a foreigner in the Philippines. We're at the resort. It's the Ice Bear tourist resort and bar. So that's where you have. So people obviously come in here to eat in a regular restaurant situation. So this is a foreigner in the Philippines. Thanks for looking in. Bye for now.